Max Vaughn Parker, my courageous cousin. We called him MVP because that's just what he was, the most valuable person in our family. Max was born on May 29, 1988. He grew up in a healthy and loving environment with caring and supportive friends and family. He had always had an interest in the military and was a very active patriot. By the time he was 16, he already had a bald eagle tattooed right in the middle of his chest. Because our late grandfather was a Vietnam veteran, Max thought he would do him the honor of enlisting in the military. He joined the 180th Fighter Wing of the Air National Guard. My family was extremely proud of him for enlisting. None of my family members were brave enough to do something so selfless for our country themselves. After a year in the Air National Guard, he was promoted to Staff Sergeant of his unit, of whom he would serve for 5 years. He was always a great leader in any situation, so this was a perfect fit for him. 2 years into serving his country, he decided he was ready for the real show. He volunteered for a tour of active duty in Iraq. It was 1 year of his life that he dedicated to protect the lives and freedom of Americans everywhere. Upon his return from Afghanistan, he was a different man. He had lost his friend Jay due to acts of war. Max struggled with life back home and with relationships he formed. He went through a few breakups and drifted away from lifelong friends and relationships. I had never seen him like this. Where was the Max that I knew and loved? He later moved from Toledo to Charlotte, North Carolina. My uncle tells me it was an effort to get away from things that reminded him of Jay, and he tried to start a new life. Unfortunately, none of that helped him. Sadly, Max took his own life on January 17, 2011. My uncle believes that the war in Afghanistan killed him just as it killed his brother in arms. Max is remembered by his loving parents, Mark Parker and Carolyn Moan, and sister Alyssa Thomas, along with many other aunts, uncles, and cousins. Whether killed in action or taken from us at home, the service and heroism of Max, like many others, will never be forgotten. I'm sure that my grandfather is telling Max how proud he is of him right now. Through the Veterans Memorial, they are connected once again. Max once served to protect our life, liberties, and pursuit of happiness. Today, he watches over us as a guardian angel.